Can Give Day is coming up, so I'm here with Canberra Hospital Foundation Ambassador Chris Cairns. Chris, how have you gotten involved with this?
As a user of the system. Unfortunately or fortunately, whatever way you'd like to look at it, I was seriously ill just over a year ago, and I suffered an aortic dissection initially, which meant I was administered to ICU at Canberra Hospital, and subsequently suffered a spinal stroke, which has rendered me into a wheelchair, followed by a dose of cancer. So it's been a long road over the last year, but for me to be involved with the Canberra Hospital Foundation was a no-brainer. Really, it's a service and a system that helped me and my family, and I'm a very, very lucky man to be here.
And so can you go into a little bit more? How exactly did they help you?
Well, basically the accessibility and the specialists that are on call. The hospital's only 10 minutes away. And so the fact that I was able to get in and get access straight away to a life-threatening disorder, which aortic dissection is, it's a speed of understanding what the condition actually is, the specialists that were available on hand at Canberra Hospital, the subsequent treatment that I did have meant that I was very lucky to survive that initial period. Then off the back of that, I was flown to Sydney. I came back to Canberra with the diagnosis of a spinal stroke, and so that meant that I was put into the University of Canberra Hospital, so UCH, which is a rehab facility, and so I experienced both that first-hand care off the back of Canberra Hospital in Woden, and then subsequently I spent 6 months in UCH, and so the fact that Canberrans have the ability to stay local, rather than having to travel to Sydney and do all the rehab there, which then puts strains and pressures on families, relationships, to be able to be here at home and sort of 15 minutes away, was a godsend. And, those facilities for me saved my life. So, the fact that I can now give back and create some awareness around Can Give Day and the other initiatives that Canberra Hospital Foundation are part of, again, it's something that both me and my family are very, very happy to do.
And so Can Give Day, I understand they have an ambitious target for how much they want to fundraise this year. Yeah,
look, last year just over 600,000 was raised, and then this year, the goal is $1 million. And so the combination of both public sector giving, generosity, combined with a dollar-for-dollar match between the business community means that it's a very local focus. And, it's the health system is something that you only need it when you need it. But Canberra is creating and continues to create a wonderful environment for its local residents to be able to utilise, and hence, this big fundraising effort to reach that $1 million mark.
And so then would you be able to go into a little bit more what it meant for you to still be nearby your family, be near your support networks, but also have that support at the hospital?
So when you have a serious illness like I suffered, and like many others have suffered as well, it's a massive disruption to life. And so to not have to travel up, stay in other facilities, and be local, I think is a huge advantage from a mental health point of view. And so I think that in itself is a massive plus to be able to get on that road of recovery. And so that's why I think having those facilities here is essential.
And so among all that, why would you encourage Canberrans to really get behind Can Give Day and get that $1 million raised?
It's local, and I think harping back to what I just said before, you only need it when you need it. And to know and to have that security that you're going to have that first-rate A+ care with the health professionals, in the environment is very, very reassuring. And the fact that we all live so close and the accessibility we have to those facilities means that, it could be a lifesaver. And for me, it was certainly a lifesaver.